Still 52 degrees on this cloudy, rainy morning. It's 8:09. Good morning to you and good morning to my guest in the studio. Joining me today, Rachel Salin from Literacy Connections of the Hudson Valley. How are you and what are you reading these days, Rachel?
Hello, Kate, and thank you for having me.
Oh, sure.
What I'm reading right
Yeah.
now, I'm going through Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, goodness. I only read the first 3 books of the trilogy.
Oh, I'm on the third right now.
Okay.
Actually, there's 5 of them.
I think they call it a 5-book trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Literacy Connections. Your goal is to get people reading.
Yes. So we are a nonprofit organization. We recruit and train volunteers to help teach adults how to read and write or help them speak English for the first time. We also have some programs for children, mostly in Dutchess County right now, but we are always looking to expand that.
Okay. And you're looking for tutors to help individuals in what areas? Mostly Dutchess County also?
Dutchess County, Orange County is what
Okay.
I'm doing. So I have some volunteers in Middletown and Newburgh and Port Jervis, kind of spread out over the county. So if you've ever been interested in volunteering, you can always come to us.
I have been interested in that for a long time. I went through literacy volunteer training 20 years ago, maybe more than that, and ended up working with as an ESL tutor instead.
Oh, yeah.
So I still haven't taught anyone to read.
Well,
And it's
we
a
do
great
a lot
joy.
yes, yeah, we do a lot of both. I was talking with a gentleman just yesterday who came to our program, and he told us how much of a difference it makes in his life, and he's just so glad that he found us and that we were able to bring him a tutor.
I am glad too, because really, if someone doesn't learn when they're young,
Mm-hmm.
what they learn is how to cover it up
Exactly. Yes.
and how to get along. But
Yeah.
it's a substandard way to get along. It
Right.
leaves them out of so many things. And if anyone is listening who doesn't read so good,
Yeah. And there's no shame in it because the
nope.
gentleman I was talking about, he runs his own business, but he dropped out of school to take care of children when he had them. He runs his own landscaping business, but now he wants to be able to do all the paperwork by himself. So he's older, he's in his late 50s, and he came to us so that he can finally do all the paperwork for his business on his own.
It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. And the enjoyment you get out of reading a cool book like Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Mm-hmm.
Galaxy. What a great book. Wow.
Yeah.
And you can learn how to do anything if
Mm-hmm.
you can read the instructions someplace. Not
Exactly.
everything is in a video on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. A
Yeah.
lot of things you have to read.
Exactly, exactly. And there are just so many reasons that people may not have learned. They didn't have opportunities or they got pushed through school or any number of things. And it's never too late to come and learn. And our services are entirely free to students. And we have a lot of volunteers that want to help, and we're always eager to take on more.
And you're always ready for more volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
So if people go to your website, which is literacyconnections with an S.org,
Mm-hmm.
there's a thing there, volunteer resources and forms, and
Yeah,
that's where
and
you.
you can go through there and sign up to become a volunteer. We're in Orange County, Dutchess County, Columbia, and Greene counties as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're always looking for people who need to learn and people who would love to tutor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if people go to your website right now, literacyconnections.org, they'll see a bunch of bees on it.
Yes,
I don't,
indeed.
no, not birds and bees, just bees.
Just bees, because we have our spelling bee coming up on March 19th. It is our 30th anniversary of our spelling bee. So we are also always happy to have people come spell. Most spelling bees are for kids. Ours is for everyone, high school age and older. Anybody that wants to can
Does that
come
mean
and spell.
it's really, really tough?
No, it starts out, pretty good. It starts out easy
Doable.
and then gets a little tougher as it goes on.
Well, I guess that would be about right. Yes.
Yes. Last year, the top 2 teams that were battling it out were high school students and then a gentleman that just wanted to come in and spell.
And who won?
The two high school girls, actually, at the
Okay.
end. They spelled back and forth for quite a while. It was touch and go with who might win. But spellers usually comes in teams of two. But you can spell on your own, like this gentleman did.
Uh-huh.
And it's a lot of fun. So spellers come from all over. We have schools that come up, and we have people in the community that have always just wanted to be in a spelling bee and never got the opportunity in school, and now you can.
And now you can. It never is too late to learn to read or to enter a spelling bee and try and
Exactly.
win it. A lot of things. So now this will be, it says, at Marist
At
College?
Marist College Student Center, yes, on March 19th, with a snow date, which who knows if we're going to get snow again,
It wouldn't
of the
dare.
20th.
Okay. Okay. But really, it wouldn't
I don't think
dare.
so. Yeah.
So the community spelling bee, it says on your page here, is a signature event held each year in March in Dutchess County,
Hmm.
supported by more than 75 businesses and organizations.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
provide prizes and things?
Yes, they provide prizes
There are
for the top.
prizes.
There are, yes. And we have our raffle, which is also on our website. It's $10 for one ticket and $30 for four tickets, which is a pretty good deal on that. This year, our grand prize is 2 Broadway tickets to a show of your choice and a $500 Visa gift card.
Whoa, hubba hubba.
And then our first prize is a $500 gift certificate to Mirabeau Inn and Spa in Rhinebeck.
Wow.
And those 75 businesses, a lot of them donate different prizes from around the Hudson Valley. Last year, my mom actually won a gift certificate to a local winery.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay. So now can people buy these tickets online?
They can, yes. And you don't have to come to the spelling bee to win any of those prizes. So you can buy the tickets online, and then we'll contact you if you've won. You can be at the spelling bee for fun, though. There'll be more prizes to win at the bee itself.
Okay. All right. And can businesses still sign up to be sponsors?
Yes, they absolutely can. If you want to be a sponsor, you can sign up. We have 3 different sponsorship levels. We have our Golden Honeybee sponsors. That's $1,500 sponsorship. You get featured on our website. You'll have a full page in the program at the bee, a certificate, and a special banner displayed at the event. And when you sponsor a team, they hold up your logo every time they come up to spell. So hopefully you pick a good pair of spellers for your sponsorship.
Oh, that's
Or
pretty cool.
if you don't have somebody, we'll assign some spellers to your sponsorship.
Okay.
The Bronze Bee is a $1,000 sponsorship. You'll get another mention on our website, a certificate, and you'll get listed in our program. And our $500 sponsorship is the Busy Bee. You'll get, again, a small feature on our website and listed in the program.
Okay. Fun stuff. And this is all March 19th at Marist College. You can get all the information on your website, literacyconnections.org.
Yes.
Let's talk to you more, but first, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Rachel Salin is here from Literacy Connections of the Hudson Valley on Wall Radio. 819 at Wall Radio, 52 degrees. Rachel Salin is here from Literacy Connections of the Hudson Valley, and we're talking about adults who never really got comfortable reading. And it's not always somebody who is completely unable to read. It might be somebody who just stumbles and is very unsure of themselves and guesses sometimes based on the first few letters and guesses wrong and feels so uncomfortable.
Yes, that's a common thing that can happen.
There's
when
help available, though.
There sure is. Yeah. We read through with everybody to see what their level is and things like that. And it's interesting to see that sometimes people will go with the first few words and then just kind of do what they just kind of make up the word because they
Yes.
want to try and read fast instead of slowing down because they're a little embarrassed that they how slow they read or having to sound things out at an older age. But it's not embarrassing to try.
Right.
It's always so good to try, and we have so many people that really want to help, and that can help, and it's always so wonderful to see when somebody comes in for the first time and they're stumbling through it, and then working with a tutor for a few months, coming back and reading the same thing and having it flow a lot better.
Yes. When I was tutoring, I used to bring the daily newspaper and we would read the funny pages together.
Yeah.
because it was light and short, easy, and it was a little bit silly.
Yeah, yeah. We have people with all sorts of goals. People that want to be able to read the newspaper in the morning. People that want to be able to read children's books to their grandkids.
Mm.
People that just want to make their lives easier on a daily basis. We all have social media and things now, and you don't have to read through some of these things like Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, but you get a lot more if you can read things and interact with like your friends posting something, or just seeing the joy on somebody's face when they're reading a book for the first time that they've never been able to read before. Like
Yes.
it's more important than you think when you can do it automatically. You kind of take it for granted, but seeing somebody and helping them get that love of books that you already have, it's pretty amazing.
It's a wonderful gift to share with anybody. And now, what advice would you give to parents of younger kids that are just starting to learn? What would you tell them?
It's just make sure that you're reading something they're interested in. They're happy to read. Even comic books have words, and that they can read through. And try and read a lot of new books. When we were growing up, my brother got to third grade before my mom realized he was just repeating the books that she had read over and over again. She assumed that they were his favorites, and that's why he liked to read them. But he had actually just memorized the books from the stories she had told him.
Oh,
So he was just kind of parroting them back. And the first time they picked up a new book, he started reciting one of the old books.
oh dear.
So he had a great memory. He was really good at math, but he couldn't really actually read new words. He was just remembering what she had read to him before. So it's always good to try and get a bunch of new books in. They may have favorites, but try some variety so you can make sure that it's not just a really good parroting memory and things like
Yes.
that, because kids are smart. Even if they can't read, they can trick you in other ways like that as well.
Yes, that's right. And I think the key to making a lifelong reader out of a child is to find what they like
Yes, for
and
sure.
let them read that at first,
Mm-hmm.
because when the pictures start to appear inside their mind,
Mm-hmm.
when they can see the action going on that's being described, then they're caught, then they're readers.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah, it's really important to have something that interests you when you're reading. I remember being in school, there were books I loved and there were books I absolutely hated. And if I had started with those books I hated, I probably wouldn't have kept reading so much.
Yeah, that's true. I remember getting in trouble in first grade because we were reading about the little yellow duck.
Ah,
And I was so impatient to find out what happened to the little yellow duck that I leafed ahead, and I was reading ahead because the class was going too slow for me.
yeah.
I was very lucky. I learned to read very early.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in trouble
Yeah.
because they thought I was just looking at the pictures.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it's always good to check comprehension because you may have a fast reader like yourself. You may have someone that's just parroting like my brother did.
Yeah.
But, it's all it's just a journey on learning how to read. I mean, he can read now. He's going through all of the classics. That's his thing right now is going through all the old classics. So, he's obviously, they figured it out and got forward, but
Yes. Yes.
anything, as long as you're just trying, you're
The
always.
the better you can read, the more the world opens up to you. And organizations like yours make such a huge difference. Literacyconnections.org is the website.
Mm-hmm.
Be a volunteer, or else send information on this to someone who would need
Yeah,
help.
absolutely, absolutely. Sharing is a great way. We have our Facebook and Instagram that you can share our information on, and also donations. We live and die on donations, really. So you can support the spelling bee, or you can just go to our donations page on our website. We also have a way to set up recurring donations if you want to do that as well.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah, but the donation of your time would also be a valuable thing. Anything.
Absolutely.
Get to the website and learn what's up. And that's also where you can see about the spelling bee on.
Yes. March 19th.
Okay. And that would be a cool thing. I would love to do that kind of thing one year. But
Yeah, you are more than welcome to come to our spelling bee and be a speller. We have it every year. And it's so much fun for everybody involved. And it's like I said, people of all ages. We get a lot more people that are outside of high school age and a lot older that are really excited to participate in the spelling bee because they never got a chance in school and now they can.
And now you can. I know, there are a lot of us who were, a little repressed. I was very shy as
Yeah.
a kid. And as I find that I've gotten over that, you get out and do things that you never did as a kid. So
Yeah.
this is a great opportunity. Thank you so much. We have a little bit of time left. Is there anything we didn't talk about that you wanted to get said?
I think we covered pretty much
We
everything.
are
It's
so
just,
good.
yeah, we're doing pretty great here. Just make sure that you check out our website if you want to volunteer. And just let us know and contact us. There, all the information is on our website. And if you need help or know somebody that needs help, you can always get in touch with us.
Thank you so much. You're so easy to talk to. You should come in here all the time. Rachel
Thanks.
Salin, Literacy Connections of the Hudson Valley. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. We have time to play Glenn Fry for you before the news at the bottom of the hour. It's 8:26 now and 52 degrees. So I think you can say, yes, the heat is on.